Right, welcome to vlog number 2 of Ashwell Carping, and this vlog is at Stafford Moor Fisheries on Lodge Lake. So up at Stafford Moor they've got two main specimen lakes, which is Lodge and BT's. Fished here multiple amount of times on both. Lodge is actually the one I struggle more on for some reason. I've had nice hits out of BT's. I've only ever had 1 or 2 in a session up on here, but the weather's good. Obviously the curse is back. Every single time I fish it rains, but yeah, hopefully this session and 24 hours that I'm here I'll be able to have a few fish. Mitchell's already had one early doors. The first 10 minutes of his rod being in it, it ripped away with a nice 26 pound mirror. I'm yet to catch. It's late at the moment. I was getting into the evening now, it's about 7 o'clock, so dinner's going to go on. Rods have been redone already, and hopefully going through the night we have a few fish, but it doesn't look like this weather's going to be passing anytime soon. As you can probably hear, the rain is quite bad, and it gives up right the way through till tomorrow afternoon on the weather forecast. So it's going to be a wet one, but hopefully this gets the fish's heads down, get some munch in. I'm using new bait this time from JH Baits. I'm trying the Nutty Bee. I've bought 10 kilos of that for when my syndicate starts in September, so there'll be plenty of videos about that as well. So yeah, fingers crossed we'll have a few fish to show you, and hopefully some nice ones. Right, so you see me in peg 3. I've decided to come on peg 3 because it's along the dam wall, and every time I've fished on Lodge and I've had a few fish, it's always been along this bit over here. So in this area you've kind of got, it's not a lot of water, you've got the edge of that island there, and I'm fishing one, where are we, here, one here, so I've got 2 out there on a nice baited area, and then getting hold of my back's hurting. My final's just down the margin. Seen 2 fish roll down here earlier on, so fingers crossed they like the bait that's out there. We did have a good walk around earlier, didn't really see much, but it's a nice big swim, all gravelled. Car park's just down there, so yeah, hopefully, see the fish are here, but they are in swim 2's water on the edge of the island, which is my favourite swim on the lake, but unfortunately it was taken. But fingers crossed for the night, hopefully we have a few. Yeah, let's not blank. Right, so I've come into Albert Square for the last hour of the session. As you can see, everything is everywhere. The van's getting loaded, but the reason everything's everywhere is because I've just had a fish. I'll show you the fish in a minute, obviously. However, I think the move was worth it. During the battle, I had a double take, one on the middle, one on the righty. Landed the fish on the righty, which was over on this margin line here. I've got one on the far tree on a solid bag. This one was on a blowback rig, and I've got one on a Ronnie rig with a white pop-up along this margin line here. So I've got about an hour left. Hopefully pick up one more, that'd be nice, considering I nearly had a blank. But yeah, I'll show you the fish now. Right, so I've moved swims this morning after the torrential downpour, and yes, the move has paid off. So I've come into a swim called Albert Square on Lodge Lake. I walked around this morning after putting a bit of bait out on my spots and just had a little look in here and saw a couple of fish move. Well, I was waiting for the rain to stop to actually fulfill the move. Once the rain stopped, packed up as soon as possible, and then within 10-15 minutes of being in there, this mint mirror 24 4. Chill out, man. Give me a hell of a battle during this fish as well. My middle rod went at the same time, so I had a double take. Didn't land the other one, lost the other one, unfortunately, because I was concentrating more on this battle than that one. It had come off. But talk about last knockings. Now, I thought I was going to blank this session, had no confidence whatsoever. Get him back up. No confidence at all. Little move, pays off. Point proven. I never sit still when I'm fishing. If I'm not happy where I am, I'll always move swims. Always look to find the fish. There weren't much happening in front of me, but buzzing, absolutely buzzing. It's not a really big pit for me. Yeah, I very rarely do well up on here, but it's nice to not go home on a blank. But I've got an hour left, the rods are back out, both rods back out on the spots. Going to check in a little bit more baiting, hopefully nick one more before the session ends. Right, so it's coming to the end of vlog number 2. About half an hour, 20 minutes, half an hour left. Still got rods out and they're still beeping, still having a few liners, which is good. But yeah, I'm happy to have saved this session. What I've been using in this session is JH Baits again. Obviously that's my sponsor bait company. I'm trying out the Nutty B with JH, keeping everything the same other than the actual feed bait. So I use KLF and I also use Banana Scope X, but I haven't tried the Nutty B yet. However, it's proven to work again. No compromise with the quality with JH. Everywhere I'm going at the moment I'm catching likes of Dig Lakes, Coke Farm, obviously Stafford, my local club water. I'm catching everywhere on it at the moment, so it was definitely a good switch to go to this bait company. Like I say, I'm keeping everything the same, just fishing solid bags with fake corn in, using Jay's rigged wallets, solid bag rigs, and then tying my blowback rigs and using a snowman consisting of JH baits, hook bait, whether it be the KLF, the Nutty B, the Banana Scope X, whichever one, topped with either a yellow PPN pop-up or a pink black pepper pinky pop-up. But if you would like to follow my Instagram page, it's the same name as the YouTube page, Ashwell Carpin. I do have my own brand coming out. So I've created a clothing brand called Supreme Carpin. So any support, if you'd like anything, any purchases would be massively appreciated. You can check it out. I'll get the links of websites and pages up soon. Just waiting on the first order to be complete. However, if you are interested, just give me a message. But mostly thanks for watching the second video. I think this will probably be the last of the vlog now, unless I do winkle one out in the last minute of the session. But it's going to be a case of getting everything in the van, waiting for Mitchell to pack up, getting everything in the van of his. So yeah, thanks for watching, please subscribe and please share.